So we are here with the beautiful Yvonne Michele. How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you, Askala.
Nice to see you. I'm great. You're looking radiant in orange.
Thank you very much.
Blinging and brightening up the place. Absolutely love it. So how are you finding the Windrush Awards
It's been
2025?
an amazing evening, really has. To see all the other people getting their awards and what they stand for, what they've been doing within the community, it's been amazing. Really good night.
Yeah, it has been so far. So I see you're holding these books. You want to tell us more about who you are, what you do, and your input in the community?
Right, well, I'm a motivational speaker and I work predominantly with women who are survivors of domestic abuse. Like I say, women and girls who are survivors of domestic abuse. I've been doing this work for a long time now, and what I do is help them to find their voice. So I empower disempowered women to find their voice, start a business, get their life back on track, take control of their life. Because when a woman has been a victim of domestic abuse, sexual abuse, or any other harmful practice, they lose a part of themselves.
Yeah.
So my job is to help them to find that part, reconnect with themselves, and then just flourish and flow in their divine femininity, their divine beauty. And this is what I do. So yeah.
So tell us more about your books that you're holding.
Yeah, so I have some books here. So one of the books I got an award for today was around the Windrush. So I wrote a book, I was commissioned to do a book of 12 authors about their stories from Windrush. And one of the things I'm really passionate about is people having a voice, people sharing their stories. And we have 12 authors in that book, and I think 5 of them have now passed away.
Oh wow.
So the importance is that having and hearing the stories, so their stories are never forgotten.
100%.
You know, and within us, within our community, the African Caribbean community, many of our ancestors have gone on to the other side, and we don't know their stories. You know, and it's important. It's foundation for us, and so that was one of the reasons why I did the journey beyond Windrush, just finding out what the journeys was like when they were coming to England, what they experienced, how it was for them. And so that was the first book, and that's what led me here today. And I've got this one here, which is The Empowered Woman, and it's a 90-day success planner. So it's to help, I use this with my courses, to be fair, to help women to plan their success every day. What are they going to do? How are they going to do it? What's it going to look like for them? And so this is what I encourage women to buy with the course. The course is here. I've got the flyer here, the Empowered Woman course, which comes off the back of actually a one-woman show that I did 2 weeks ago. I did a one-woman show using my own story of abuse to inspire women and to just say, right, this is it, I'm going to do me. So that's the first book, and that goes with the course. And this book here is called Permission to Speak Granted, and the play that I did is based off of this book, because a lot of the time when you go through domestic abuse, sexual abuse, or any other harmful practice, you lose your voice. You don't have the power to say what it is, how you feel. Sometimes you don't even have to go through those things when you're in a relationship, and sometimes you just feel scared to just say, I'm not happy. Why are you not happy? To express yourself. So this book here is about a part of my journey of experiencing sexual abuse as a child and going to court and facing my abuser. And so the one-woman show, Caught You in a Lie, is very much based on this book. It's not everything in the book, but it's based on this book, and actually being able to have my voice and use it for good and use it to inspire and empower other women. And then this book here is 21 Days to Loving Yourself, because we know that a lot of, especially women, and I deal with women predominantly, they don't love themselves. So they look in the mirror, they don't like what they see. They cry, they just don't want to see who they are. So this is 21 Days to Loving Yourself, and this is an online course, so you're not connected with me, it's all online. And what the book says is, if you miss a day, you've got to start again. So you've got to do the work is about work. This is about learning and doing the work and self-development. This is what this is about. This is about your transformation. And it was like 21. Can you do it in 21 days? 21 days is a good start. It's a good start to changing your life. And then you move on to the next thing. So that's me.
Yeah, that is beautiful and inspiring, and just showing how strong you are to actually put your vulnerability out there, because you're really laying everything on the line and saying, this is what's happened to me, and it's okay to share your story. It's okay not to be okay, but you can get there. Look at all of these tools that you've put in place to help other people and to serve other people, and that is so beautiful. So thank you for being you. I'm really glad that you got your award today. Definitely was given to a beautiful, wonderful person doing so much for the community, for women. And you know, me personally, I was in a household with a parent, with my mum, that went through domestic violence, and that was my childhood. So to see that you're doing something for us, because I mean, it wasn't me directly, but indirectly I was affected.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you for that. That means something a lot to me also. So how do you feel about getting your award tonight?
Yeah, I'm happy, I'm pleased. You know, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to God first for just the acknowledgement, because I just do what I do. You know, you're an artist, I'm an artist. We do these things. We sing, we inspire women, we do a lot of things, but you know, sometimes it actually isn't about the accolade. It's just about to create that transformation. What it is for me to create that transformation. And so when this happens, it's like, well, praise God, this has happened, and someone's acknowledging it.
Yeah, exactly.
But the bigger story is what life has it changed, because that's what inspires me. It's not so much the accolade, it's what life has changed, you know. And so when I look at my clients, because I coach, so on the other side of the singing and the acting and all of that stuff, on the day-to-day thing I coach, and so I'm looking at how is my life, how am I impacting my clients, how am I helping them to move forward, you know, what is it that they can do to change their lives so they are more inspired, so they can actually live more authentically in their own skin. That's what it's about.
That's beautiful. And I mean, we've all been brought here today by the one and only Bob Baker.
Yes.
So who is he to you? How has your journey been with him? What does he mean to you?
Oh, Bob.
How has he impacted your life?
Bob is, you have to cut out that laugh. Anyway, Bob is, I've known Bob for many, many years around Luton. I've seen him, you know, working tirelessly, putting on events, and the relationship I have with Bob is we support each other. So Bob does a thing and I'll support, I do a thing, Bob, he'll support. Bob is a man after the community's heart. He really does have a heart for the community and really works hard to put things in place for our community, and I think that's a beautiful thing. We don't see many, let me just say this, we don't see many men out there on the front line, and so I think it's really important to really, you know, kind of get behind him, get behind our men, because it's hard for a black woman. It's really hard, right? But it's hard for black men too. And they have so many different struggles, and they keep themselves to themselves. They don't often talk about what they're going through, the things that they're subjected to. So when you see a man going out there, putting himself on the line, putting his neck on the line, trying to make things better for the community, it's our responsibility to get behind him. You know, whether we agree, whether the thing is good or not good, so good, we're supposed to get behind him and nurture and big him up so that the next one is better. But you know, I feel like our community is on that journey where we're now beginning to support others, you know, and I think that Bob deserves the accolade, he deserves the support, and he deserves, you know, everything, every blessing that comes to him. He's a good person, a good man, and he has the community at the forefront of his heart. And that's the main thing.
Thank you for that. So my last question is, I'm going to direct this to women. So for young women out there, what type of advice do you have? What is your word of wisdom for them?
It's belief. Believe in yourself. If you believe you can't, you're right. But if you believe you can, you're right. So which one are you going to choose to believe? You can believe you're wrong or believe you're right. And I think that I'm going to encourage every young person to believe that they can. It doesn't matter whether it works the first time or whether it works the second time or the third time. It doesn't matter. Just know that each time you do that one thing that your future self will thank you for, it means that you're one step towards your goal. So just keep going. Just keep doing it. Just take that leap. Just take a breath and just leap and just see where you land. Because where you land is going to be one step further than where you were before. 100%. So that's my words of wisdom to any young woman out there. And what I would say is, if you are struggling as a woman, my details are everywhere. They're all over social media.
So can you tell us what your details are? Where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, on my email, on my website. My website is www.YvonneMichele.com, and that's everything. My handle is Yvonne Michele with one L. With one L.
One Michele with one L.
That's it. You'll find me anywhere. If you want to find me, you'll find me. And you know, my team will be there to support, and I will be there to support 100%.
Thank you. It's been so wonderful talking to you, Yvonne, and thank you so much for everything that you're doing and all the blessings that you're giving to Luton and the wider community. Really, really appreciate you.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Let me give you a nice thank you.